Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see from the setup, today we are on the bed and we are all cozied up to talk about the lazy girl hobbies that we can pick up this year. And being a lazy girl who works from home, who doesn't really go that much out, I have listed out and also I have tried and tested these hobbies. But before I tell you about them, I just want to clarify one thing. You don't have to pick up all these hobby together. The best thing to do is and to implement this is according to the season. So let's talk about winter season since we are kind of in middle of the winter season. So I want to talk about hobbies that you can pick up right now. And the first hobby is crochet slash knitting. It's something that I tried last year and it's a bit tricky at the start because you need to learn and go through how to do the stitches. But if you learn like couple of stitches, you can do so many projects out of them. There are plenty of inspos you can get over Pinterest, and that's how you can just be on the bed, cozied up in a blanket, and just work through your projects. And after the product is finished, you will be super excited to use it, whether it is a wallet or it is roses for your friends. So this is something, it will be more value to you, more than a expensive wallet that you use, than your the one that you made it on your own. So make sure to do projects while the winter is here, and you will be super proud of yourself once you finish your project. So the second hobby is also something that will always help you in a longer go, that is cooking or baking. So if you're someone like me who doesn't know how to cook or even bake, so we can start one by one. That's the plan of this year for me, that I'm going to learn how to cook or bake and I am going to perfect it. This year my goal is to learn each recipe, which is also something that will help me survive. So this is something a must. If you in case don't know how to cook or bake, do try this year so that you also learn a life skill, which is really important because we don't want to be embarrassed and rely on someone to like get our like basic requirement done. So all you need to start is with rice, dal, and a basic like a bhujia, like a aloo bhujia. So these are the basic things that I have actually learned like from the past 2 to 3 months, and I'm just perfecting it right now. So what I do is it always helps me if I use a measuring cup, and that's how I kind of perfect it. And also baking is something that I just know how to do the make a cake which comes in a box. So I want to do it from scratch, and my mom makes like amazing cake as well. So I want to learn from her all the cooking skills that she owns. I ranted so much about cooking. Now the third hobby that you can actually pick up is walking or running. So running is something I saw all over Pinterest. More than running, I would prefer walking, because running I'm not really sure if that's the best way to start with. So walking is something which is really easy. You just have to, and I saw this reel like trending, that you have to pick a color of the day, example yellow, and the girl just shoots everything that she comes across while walking, whatever yellow flower, the yellow sun, everything that she just captures. And that reel is so like therapeutic to watch. So that's something I actually have started doing this year. Like I try to walk, like especially in the park. If you have a nearby park, just go to the park and just walk for like 10 minutes. Even 10 minutes is more than enough. At least we are not seeing the screen, we are actually seeing what is around us. You can also listen to music while you do so, and stay away from screens, stay away from scrolling from your phone, and just enjoy. Walking is a great way to start, and once you're like perfect with walking and you don't get tired that easily, just increase your kilometers and the duration according to the time that you have. Next is the fourth hobby, that is journaling. So journaling is something I have been doing from a really long time. It's not that perfect, but I will show you maybe here or there the pictures. So in journaling, everything that you like around you, whether it is, I went on a trip and I found like different kind of uh, catalogs, or whether it is a food item you ate, cut out of that. and all these things collected over the years, and you make a journal out of it. Just stick and write few things about it, what you want to remember, and it will come out so beautiful. You don't have to spend a single rupee. Just have a black pen and just stick out all the junk that you collect. And journaling also means whether it's your junk journal or also the travel journal, the pictures you have taken over your travel, whatever you clicked or the things you picked up, or the third kind, just putting your thoughts into the book. So anything, just take a book and a pen and just scribble down whatever you like, and that way it's just a way of letting things out. And also, if you're a sentimental person, it's a great way of remembering. So the fifth hobby is also a life skill which you can learn, and that is sewing. So that is something I learned when I was in school. We had this subject called SUPW, that we learned how to sew and make like different like projects, where we were doing like a scenery and sewing it out. And there are different stitches that you learn over a period. Even like 3 stitches are more than enough to do a project. You can do projects on your worn out clothes, and it'll be an amazing experience. Sixth hobby that I'm going to talk about is so easy and so winter friendly, and that is coloring. So I tried this like last week, and I was just watching a movie. I lit a candle, I was enjoying tea, and I just took a sketch pen or the color pens that you get, and I was just coloring like you can even use a children's color book, and also you get adult color books as well. And you don't even have to put so much thought into it, and it's just very relaxing. So I would suggest you try out this as well. And now let's talk about the seventh hobby, and this hobby is something that I am doing right now, and that is learn a new language. Now, the language can be anything, whether it is an international language or the Indian language as well. I have seen so many people learn French, Spanish, and Italian. So you can learn all these languages, whatever suits you. And it is again something that you can just take out a book or watch a YouTube video. The thing that is helping me out is watching movies in that particular language. So if I watch movie in that particular language, so Netflix has this variant of languages that you see for a movie. So if you have watched a movie already, try to switch the language up and watch it in the language you want to learn. So that way you can easily learn the language, and it's a great tip. I mean, it helped me a lot, and it's really fun as well. So the eighth hobby that I'm going to talk about, again, as you would have seen in my previous video, that is reading. So last year I had this goal in my mind that I'll do at least 12 books this year, but sadly I couldn't do in 2024, and I could only do 3 books. But this year as well, I want to pick up like 1 book like per month, and just at least read like how much ever I can, whether it is fiction or non-fiction. I haven't restricted my hobby, that is photography, and it is something really basic. You don't really need a DSLR. Pick up your phone, or you can take your parents' old cameras. Like I have picked up my mom's Sony Cybershot. I'll be clicking so many pictures with it, like of my family, my friends, and also my surrounding, whether it is the sunset or the trees, plants, everything that is possible. So that's my next go-to thing that I'm going to do. For now, I even take my phone and click pictures of the surrounding, everything that I really enjoy and like. So that is something you can really do, and you can also do it while you're walking. As I said, you can pick up a certain color and just click picture of that particular thing that you see while you're walking. So that way you are actually doing 2 hobbies together. Enjoy the whole process of like clicking pictures and just looking back at them and just enjoying those memories. So it's a super easy and affordable hobby again. And the last hobby that I'm going to talk about is easy as well. I don't know whether you guys will have it in a criteria of lazy, but according to me, it is a lazy hack because you can do it on the bed as well. And that is meditation or yoga. Sit and just close your eyes and listen to the podcast and just enjoy the meditation to just calm you down and just wind down for the day. Or you can do it in the morning as well. And the second thing, that is yoga. You don't have to do all the asanas that are there. You just can pick up whatever you feel like the beginner friendly one. It's like something you can try it on the bed. You don't really have to use a mat. So I consider this a really lazy hobby that you can pick up. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video and do try out the hobby because I have been trying it out. That don't pick it up all together. Try to do whatever you like and enjoy and just give it a try if it suits you or not. If it doesn't suit you and it causes you a lot of strain, just leave that hobby. You have other 10 hobbies to try out, and that way at least you will have something to do other than just scrolling on your phone, and your weekends can be spent without spending too much money as well. And at the end of the day you will be productive and also will learn at least one of the life skills that are out there. And also do let me know your experience as well with the new hobbies that you've been trying out. I really would love to read your comments. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.